Hey guys, it's Jim Halterman from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider. I'm here with Ryan Paevey to get all the scoop on 2 tickets to paradise.
Come on, it is your honeymoon. There are no rules.
Oh my goodness, okay, fine. But I'm gonna hold you to snorkeling lessons.
Done.
Okay, well, may the best honeymooners win.
Oh, we will.
All right, I'm gonna change. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Bye. You don't have to put on a shirt if you don't want.
The movie's perfect for summer and romance and all those things. Tell me about shooting it though, because you were not on a little soundstage somewhere. You guys actually got to travel for this one.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, we were definitely not on a soundstage for this one. So this was a blast. We filmed it in Hawaii, and I've been going to Oahu since I was tiny, and I don't know. It was one of those jobs where you wake up every day and you walk outside and you're like, I can't believe this is my job. This is my life right now. Are you serious?
Yeah,
this is crazy. But a little bit about the film itself. We play 2 unlucky in love souls, shall we say, who both get stood up on our wedding day, our respective wedding day. We're not getting married to each other in the beginning. We're
right.
getting married to somebody else. We both get stood up. We both end up in a park, kind of woe is me and down on our luck. And she starts recounting to me all the stuff that she was looking forward to. It's a really funny scene. And one of the things was the honeymoon. And I'm like, well, why don't you just go? She's like, I can go on a honeymoon by myself. I'm like, why can't? Why not? You have a plane ticket, the hotel reservation. Just go. She's like, fine, I'll do it if you do it. And I'm like, well, we weren't really going to have a honeymoon. She's like, okay, well then just fly to the first place. You go to the airport and fly to the first place that comes up. And I don't. I fly to the second place that comes up, which is Hawaii. It's much better than the first place that came up. And so we both end up in Hawaii. We both end up going to the same hotel. Which is like a romance hotel, which is now super awkward for 2 freshly single, not just freshly single, freshly not getting married people who end up at like a honeymoon hotel. And all kinds of hilarity ensues, and there's tons and tons of fun activities and stuff. We go kayaking, and there's hiking, and there's waterfalls, and I got to surf in it. I've been surfing since I was tiny. So in the beginning, I was like, you have to let me be the one to do the surfing. Yeah, it has to be me. It has to be me. I'm not really asking. You got to let me do it. Come on. It was a dream job. It was awesome.
Well, it's perfect for, this is a summer movie. It's set in the islands. Mm-hmm. So it's, we don't see a lot of shirtlessness in Hallmark films, but this one has an ample amount. I must say.
It's got a fair bit of it. Yeah. And it was really kind of funny. This will, par for the course for me and my self-deprecation. I'm not used to being shirtless in these things. And maybe once upon a time I was like hyper fit. I counted macros and weighed out my food and lived in the gym and did all that stuff. I'm not hyper fit anymore. I'm active. I rock climb a lot. I surf and I hike and all that, yada, yada, yada. But when we got the email about this and we were kind of pouring through the script, I was eating pizza with my managers. We were at a place here in LA that does like really good New York and Chicago. It's not often you get New York and Chicago under the same roof.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of in the New York pizza school. My managers are kind of in the Chicago deep dish pizza. We were having some deep dish and I'm reading through it and there's like shirtless stuff and he comes out of the shower and we go surfing and I'm like, get it. Seriously? Come on, guys. And I had like 2 weeks. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to put that away and start running every day.
Right.
Every day. So I tried to go back to my psycho fit ways for about 2 weeks before we filmed, but I don't know. Anybody's guess.
Ashley Williams is so great in the movie as well as your co-star. She plays Hannah. You're Josh. What do they actually have in common? Because obviously they're not looking for love when they're both find themselves in Hawaii. But what did they kind of connect on?
So Ashley's hysterical, by the way. Much needed comedic relief from me. So Josh was an app developer and has kind of stepped away from that. His app is called Orgit, and it's all about organizing your life, making lists, and tracking things. It's a very left brain thing. And Hannah loves it. It's how she lives her life. I think we both kind of undergo a similar journey to letting go, just at a slightly different time. I think I kind of get to the just let it go phase a little bit before her, but you'll get to watch Hannah throughout the film. become less dependent on the rigidity of the app or the list or something like that, and to just kind of embrace the moment and go with it and be adventurous and stuff like that. So we have the one thing we have in common at the beginning is we both got stood up, you know, and there's a lot of comedy around, like, you got stood up, I got stood up, you got stood up, like, but I also think it's really fun to kind of just watch her just watch us both just embrace kind of going with the flow. You know, this is what it's about.
Okay. This isn't a huge spoiler, but there is a three-legged race that happens in the movie.
There is a three-legged race that happens in the movie.
Talk about shooting that, because that does take some skill, and you can't be falling down a bunch unless that's what's in the script. But can you talk about shooting that scene with Ashley?
We shot the three-legged race right in the main area of the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. So we had a whole bunch of people watching us. We had kind of a built-in audience and stuff like that. And it's exactly what you think it is. They lash, you know, you guys stand side by side. So you got two legs like so, and then they lash them together, and you got to figure out a way to go inside, you know. There isn't a ton of dancing in this film, but they did manage to give us a coordination test nonetheless. So it was interesting. It was fun. We had a blast.
One of the questions that comes up probably later in the movie, but the question of what is love, and, you know, what is that? Does this film answer that question, do you think, for the viewers who are also, you know, wondering what love is?
Absolutely. Well, the kicker with Hallmark films is I feel like we answer that question every film. But what love is, I think, is kind of different for each character or for each person or for whatever. There's like a core thing about love is really just kind of like learning to love and accept yourself, learning to love and accept your partner, both, you know, for who and what you are.
Ryan, always a pleasure. Congratulations on the movie. It's so fun.
Thank you very much. It's going to be a blast, and the scenery is not exactly horrible.
Watch 2 Tickets to Paradise on June 25th on the Hallmark Channel.